Hello friends, it's Caitlin. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, be sure to take a pause and hit that subscribe button before you leave so that you don't miss out on any future videos. Today I'm doing a photo challenge and I'm so excited about this. I have seen it on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube, and I figured I've got some time, I might as well give it a try. So I'm going to try 3 different challenges and kind of put my own spin on it and see what I can do with it and how the photos turn out. I honestly just hope they turn out half as good as the ones I've been seeing, and I will be pretty impressed. The first one that we're going to do, which is I think the one I'm most excited about, is a take on the leaning out of a car window challenge, which I'll put an example of that right here so you can kind of visualize what I'm talking about. But instead of leaning out of a car window, I'm going to lean out an apartment window and see how that works. It's kind of the same idea of like leaning out of a window that you wouldn't normally take a photo out of. So that's kind of what I'm going with. Hopefully it turns out good. And here is the process of taking the photo. Now that the photos have been taken, I figured I should show you the results. So here are the results of our window challenge. Moving on to part 2, and that is taking a photo in my apartment. I feel like everybody's pretty much been doing this anyways, and I feel like the easiest way to make a in-home photo look cool is to pick like an accent wall or a place in your home that's very decorated, that kind of has a cool vibe to it. I of course picked our record wall because it is my favorite decoration and my favorite place in the apartment. So I've chosen that, and then I'm going to add a few props. I'm going to add a blanket, my record player, and some extra records just to have me doing something instead of just like sitting in front of a wall. I figured it would be cool to have some props. And then I also have on my Rolling Stones bleach dyed t-shirt because I felt it fit the vibe. But here is me setting up the space and snapping some photos. Now that we have taken the photos, here are the ones I liked the most and how they turned out. Moving on to part 3, and this is the mirror challenge. I have been seeing this everywhere. I think it was probably the first one I actually saw, and it's really cool. So I just have a circular gold mirror that we haven't actually hung on the wall yet. So I figured that would be the easiest one to use for this, and we're gonna give it a whirl. I think it's going to be the most difficult one, which is why I saved it for last, but I think it might end up being the coolest one if it turns out how I envision it. For most of the ones that I've seen, except for maybe like one, they've been in like fields or really grassy areas and it's been super sunny. Well, I don't have a backyard, I don't have a grassy area nearby, and it hasn't really been sunny here. So we're improvising, and I thought it'd be really cool to have like buildings in the background, like in the mirror. So that's where we're headed, and hopefully it turns out. I really think it will, but I'm very excited. So here's that. Now the photo taking is done, and here are how they turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. I will see you in the next video, and if you have any video suggestions, definitely leave them in the comments. Bye!